Hi, Monica Madden, ABC7. How are you all, obviously there are fewer Senate Republicans who are supportive of these cuts, just given the nature of the districts as compared to the House. I mean, how are you all leveraging that divide in terms of negotiations and, hopefully bringing that back to what ends up in the House?
We've had all too many experiences, I think, in the Congress and both houses of hearing very private reservations of many of our Republican colleagues and seeing those private reservations not materialize into public demonstrations of their conviction. And so I take with a certain grain of salt when I hear my Republican colleagues talk about how they don't support some of what the administration is doing. Until they start voting that way, it's not going to be meaningful. Now, they are hearing from their constituents. And they know as well as we do on the Democratic side of the aisle that if they go through with this massive cut to Medicaid, their states are going to be even more adversely impacted. As a percentage of their constituents, they're going to be just in dire straits. Our state doesn't have the resources to compensate for loss of this money. Their states certainly don't. So there's going to be a point where they're going to have to demonstrate the public courage necessary to reject this. I think they're all waiting for the president's honeymoon to come to an end. It is coming to an end before they will be willing to speak out and to act out in a way that protects people's health care.
Actually, we had a third way this time. We had a resolution that would be bipartisan, both of the top Democrat in the House and the Senate, Patty Murray and Rosa DeLauro, introduced that legislation. It was well known to the Republicans, and that could have been a path where we said to the Republicans, you can give us this resolution. If they said no, they would have shut down government. But to a larger sense of your question, their elections are right around the corner in the House. I'm just speaking of the House. Right around the corner. Between March and September, they'll figure out whether they're going to run again, because his numbers will come down and their constituents will be telling them what they think of how they're voting. So in the course of this 5-6 months, they have to either vote better or just understand that the election is coming soon. Hakeem Jeffries will be the Speaker of the House, if I may talk civics, or if you want to call it politics. And they know that. So again, when you say leverage, the leverage elections are the elections. People's vote is their voice in all of this.
Yeah, Pedro Crackler of the San Francisco Standard. I'm wondering if you can name any Republican colleagues that you think are most likely to come on your side on this issue.
I wouldn't. I can, but I won't.